School officials in Georgia's Gwinette College used university policies to limit the speech of a conservative student to one small area of the campus. The Alliance Defending Freedom represents that student, and they've taken the case all the way to the Supreme Court. Today, the court agreed to hear that case. Here's One America's Christina Bobb.
Joining me now, Kristen Wagner, the General Counsel for Alliance Defending Freedom. Thank you so much for joining. You have had a very busy week this week with several Supreme Court opinions and certs. Can you take me through the recent developments?
Sure, I'm happy to. There have been a lot of ups and downs this term, and I'm pleased to say that we're ending it on and up. Yesterday, we had a number of good decisions that protect religious freedom, and then this morning, we got some more decisions, including the March for Life case, which involved the group March for Life. That case, the Supreme Court sent it back down to the Ninth Circuit and said that the court needs to reconsider March for Life's ability to not include abortion-inducing drugs in its employee insurance plans. So that's a victory. And then we also got a victory in terms of a cert grant, meaning the court's going to agree to hear a decision in a case called Uzigbunum, which involves students' free speech on public campuses. There was a student on the Georgia Gwinette College campus, and he was just wanting to share his faith. So he went out to do that on the public campus, which is public property. And he was told that the university had a policy that he could only share about his faith in a speech zone, a tiny, specific space on the campus, and only if he got advance permission to do so. Well, that's an unconstitutional policy. But nonetheless, the student went and got that permission. And then he went out again, and at that point was told by student officials he was engaging in disorderly conduct because the student complained that they felt they were uncomfortable in what the student was saying. That too is a violation of the Constitution.
Unbelievable. What's the specific issue that's going before the Supreme Court?
Well, in many of these cases, Alliance Defending Freedom has had 400 victories across the nation on public campuses related to these kinds of policies. But what usually happens is we file a lawsuit, and then the university knows that what it's doing is unconstitutional, so it immediately changes its policies and precludes the student from being able to get prospective relief from the court. Essentially, they moot it out and stop the case. And so the issue before the court is whether that's okay, whether that's constitutional for the college essentially to get away with an unconstitutional policy, get called on it, fix it, and then avoid any accountability for it.
We will stay tuned and hopefully have you back to discuss another victory.
Oh, thank you. It was a privilege.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.